Hey everyone, 10 minutes till market open. The market is very slow. There are a lot of tickers low-hanging fruit, but they're not really like ideal, and some of them are day three, so it's like not very ideal. My main watches are GMTX. This is my favorite one out of all of them. It's a day one, the usual bad daily, very wicky up in the 350s, so that's where I'm looking to short. Also short 365 with a 375 stop. Um, and yeah, that I'll look to cover around here, 3.2 and 3.10, looking at the supply zone. And this one could be a fader. I mean, it kind of looks like it would be a fader. But it is easy to borrow, so I'll probably be out by 10 o'clock. And GRTX, it's basically like the same chart, but it's actually the same sector and kind of same stock, basically, like GRTX, GMTX. Basically the same thing. But this is day two, and it's making a trend, and I don't like this as much. I'll probably still play it, but I'll probably put more focus on GMTX. And I'm going to be quick to add my winner around the 350 level. And also, I'm watching BFRI. This one was a low-hanging fruit, and my lines technically worked. I had 685, and then I had 725, and so my lines worked. But like always, I don't trade my plan. And yeah, so I guess there's a lesson. But I was really scared out by this because MIC's like and then my tag's like I don't really like it, so I'm like So honestly, I just need to make like a new rule or system where if I make a plan and I say, okay, this is a good plan, then I have to follow it no matter what. Because I think doing that will be more profitable than not doing it and getting emotional. But besides that, my plans on this now are the 725 line again, or the 720 line, like that. And I just kind of want to short up here. Alex is also watching this, Alex Temiz, and yeah, those are my plans. I'll probably skip near the market open or until I talk again, so I'll see you guys then. Alright, we're live. Forgot I was talking here. So I've got scaling plans on BFRI. I'm going to look to nail and bail this one most likely, but I am going to try to add somewhere. And then I'm going to do a VWAP projection here. $3.25 line. I'm gonna go about. I'm gonna stop out at 235. So. Oh. Cover target's 283 or 683 actually. I only have 20 shares, but it's whatever, I guess. Here I'm looking for like 300 shares, 400 with a 35 stop. I'm actually gonna add on this bounce, so I'm gonna go 80, and I'm gonna add 680. I'm gonna just actually I've got orders out, so I can't slam. Oh shoot, here we go. Stop. Oh shoot, I just exited. Are you kidding me? Okay, let me get in. Stop. 400. Market 336. Okay. Now here, I'm gonna cancel my other orders, BFRI. I'm gonna look to add here at 690. Probably gonna continue scaling on this if it keeps going. Oh, I still have GMTX lines. That's not popping at all. $27.45, $7.95. Got those orders out. I'm gonna readjust this line, I think. Well, I'll keep it there. GMTX is popping. That could also be a VWAP projection, but I'm already in this one, so I don't really want to do anything. And then actually, that was a pretty big stuff. We'll see. BFRI Farmers Den, I just found out. Looks like I might get stopped on GRTX. I've got cover targets for 313 area, 315 area. I'm actually gonna have my orders out. Okay, my next line's hit on there. Looks like I'm gonna get stopped here on GRTX. And of course, GMTX VWAP projection worked. Okay, I've got my stop out, no problem. I've got scaling plans on this, you could see here. Actually, this is supposed to be 85. And then stop at 83. All right. 18, I think I'm gonna have some covers, like 200 there. If we actually fail here, this looks like it, I don't know, it's weird. It's looking pretty strong. I think we're gonna break. Oh, BFRI, here we go more. I'm actually gonna have my stop out. I don't think I do yet. Market 835. 835 market stop. Okay. Okay, I've got that one out. That's there. As you can see, I'm only going in 20 shares, so 18. I think I'm gonna cover some here. No, I'm getting emotional. Okay, there's that. I'm out. I'm all out. Sick trade. Man, I really thought that was gonna trap. But hey, that's why you take the trade. I think my order could have been pushed higher, but I was looking at this resistance area kind of here. So it could have rejected here and that would have been a good order. But it kind of went way further than I was wanting. But hey, I'm out. That was sick. GMTX is failing as well. That was a good view off projection, but kind of sucks that I fat fingered there. I don't know how much that cost me. Probably like a couple bucks. Probably lost like 2 cents on it, which is like, 80 cents. All right, let me look. I've got some other lines on low-hanging fruit. Okay. Nothing I like. GMTX, that's still going down. Gonna keep my lines out for now. All right, BFRI is looking like a pretty good. This looks like a pretty good confirmation here. Oh shoot, I gotta be adding here. Okay, so I'm in, so I'm going 40 shares. I'm gonna cancel my BFRI. So I'm in 40 shares already, so I can go in 60. Well, actually, how much am I risking here? Okay, so I don't wanna oversize actually. I'm gonna set 781 stop. I'm gonna add in 20 shares. I'm just gonna add in the rest of the size here, and then I'm going to stop out with 60 shares at 781. Market 781. Because now my line's confirmed. I added. Now my cover target is going to be, looking at volume profile, probably this area, 7 area. This area held pretty well. 720s could actually have something, so I might take some off here, maybe half. 725. GMTX is popping. I still have lines on that, but BFRI could still, like, this is just a pullback really, but the volume kind of helps me for confirmation. And it was a pretty good pullback. I think we're going to have another wash, but then we could trap and go higher. So this is going to be a nail bill trade. I could actually tighten my stop here. Or should I not? I'm risking 50 cents with 60 shares. So I'm within my risk. Again, I'm not risking 1R. There's another... I keep exposing myself. Let's see. Yeah, I located 100 here, so. Yeah. I'm in 50 shares. Technically, I could still. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I tighten my stop to... Shoot, I gotta hurry up. Oh wait, are we tanking? Kind of. We might trap. I need to hurry up. If I adjust my stop to 808, 805. Okay, let me see. 805. let's say I added here at 45.20 again. I'm gonna add at 785, my other line. All right, that's within risk. I can do that. So what I can do is cancel this, and then keep scaling here, but not have like a stop over pre-market high day. I'll just have an 805 stop. But this is a pretty big wick. I don't want this to reclaim really. Wow, look at GRTX, nail and bail. This is a Discord pump now. Kind of want my stop over here. I'm gonna do an 805 stop, but I'm keeping risk in check. I'm not gonna add my last 20 until it confirms up here. This is managing my risk, and I'm still within 1R. I'm risking $42 right now currently. But if I risk 781, it would be a $27 loss. So yeah, I'll just keep with my original plan. GRTX could be good. I've got tabs at 350. You know what? 763. I think I'm gonna have a tight stop. I think I'm gonna have 7. See, I can't make up my mind of what direction I want to choose here. When in doubt, stick with your original plan. So that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't add very much size here, by the way, and that's why it's okay that I'm keeping my. Well, I'm not keeping my original stop, but I am having a wider stop here, even after adding to my winner. It's looking like it's rejecting so far. I'm gonna cancel my GMTX orders so I have more mental capital for this. What I can do is, well, no, I'm not gonna do anything yet. Farmer BFRI again. As long as I'm in 1R within my risk, 1R, it's fine. I'm fine. Look at that volume candle. Okay, I'm gonna look to add on the rest of my size if we have a confirmation. And I'm gonna look for a cover around low a day, I think, like around 7 area. And then I'll officially have my stop at 781 because that is the if it confirms here, it's huge. Like, look at that volume candle. So far, it's looking like it's gonna reclaim. Oh, Alex reattacked GRTX. That's nice. That was clean. Oh wow, CFBI. Yeah, if it gets all the way up here. All right, BFRI, let's see it. I kind of want to pull up Farmer Stream because I want to know what's going on. It's holding 750 so far. Just could get to my lines. If this gets over VWAP, then BFRI might lose some attention. That's the problem. So BFRI is the hot chick right now. And yeah. So once this reclaims, then this will money flow out. Alex is not going to be shorting GMTX because he thinks it's trapping. And I agree because, like, look at these wick candles, these reclaim candles, and look how broken it was. It should have continued going down, but instead, it's trying to reclaim. Oh, BFRI, let's see. Discord's talking about BFRI too? Oh man. Shoot. I mean, really, it's like, it could be a great thing, because if it fails, then all the long chasers are bagged, but also it could, you know, pump it to my sub, so that's kind of difficult. Actually, if it breaks this, I'll possibly be stopped pretty quick because it'll probably be a quick move over. Let me see. Well, 790 is my other line, so I have my stop out. I'm gonna stick with it. Probably looking to cover all at 21. Unless it's like really confirmed, and I think it's gonna have another move down. Wow, look at GRTX. I played that pretty poorly. That fat finger kind of sucks, but yeah, I mean, you could say I entered early, but look at GMTX. Like, look at this bounce of VWAP. See, it rejected, like, this resistance area, and it didn't even reclaim. Most VWAP projections, like, don't reclaim VWAP. Like, they don't even go over it a little bit. Sometimes they do, of course, like, 30% of the time, I'd say, from tracking. Like, they go over by a few cents, so, yeah. But overall, it's an alright. And I like my covers here. Pretty nail and bail. Harry Haas says he doesn't like BFRI because there's bag holders, a lot of them. That's why I really like this play pre-market for low-hanging fruit. You could see all these bag holders up here around the 780 to 8 level. Alright, let's see if I get stopped. Oh, look at that stuff. That was the stuff confirmation right there. Let's see if they can save it again. If they do, that's kind of crazy. Let me see. I want to add to my winner, but I want to make sure I do not oversize. So 33, 7, 55. I have 60 shares here. I'm gonna add 40 shares with a 781 stop. Okay, that's within risk. That's within risk. So let me see if I want to do this based on price action. Ross BFRI. Okay, I'm gonna pull up his stream. I don't think you guys will hear him in the background, but he's like pumping this hardcore. Oh wow, he's not online. He canceled his stream. Oh, NXTD. We got a new hot chick. Halt. Wow, look at this thing. Oh wow, GMTX. Rejected view up again. Honestly, you win some, you lose some. As long as you have your risk management in check, I think long term you will be profitable. As long as you're choosing the right lines. Sometimes this setup is like 50-50 BFRI right here. But before this action, it was not. Okay, let's see. Farmer BFRI again here. Oh my gosh, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna add on the rest of the shares. I'm gonna have a 791 stop. 100, I'm gonna cancel that. 791, market, 791. I probably should have waited for a bounce. I rushed that ad. Oh, I hear BFRI's reg show. That's good to know, actually. Cover targets, I'm looking for 721. At least for half. 750 is a strong support area, and we're kind of holding this for now. 730s, actually. That's a nice area. Let me just check to make sure my risk is in check, because I kind of adjusted myself a little bit. Okay, I'm risking 1R. Finally, on one trade, I'm risking 1R. And if I take that 1R loss on this, I'm going to start I need to start risking 1R in every single trade, because that means on the trades that I risk 1R, they're going to be small. Let's see, 723. $730s is kind of like a good area. Are you serious? We have another pumper, Will Mead. I don't even know him. Let me check. Former hedge fund. He's got 278,000 followers. And he's posting about. He didn't like single out BFRI, but he did tweet about like a list of stocks. I know Alex is attacking this now. Okay, this is gonna fail. This is like a micro confirmation here. These fail most of the time right here, this little bounce. But they can trap most of the time. I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hey, that's why we have our stops. 730 is naturally a nice level. But I'm not gonna cover here just because. Oh, an XTD farmer pump. An XTD. So his people are naturally gonna sell out of here and go into NXTD. We'll see what this does. Really, this shouldn't reclaim 760, so I could tighten my stop, but I've gotten wicked out. I've gotten like cleared out so many times, it's like I just want to keep my original stop. Let's see what happens. Look at all this supply. Look at the volume profile. We know that there's so much supply over here. That's why I kind of want to keep my stop at there and not adjust it. My friend Sam, he said a good thing. He said once this bounce fails, we should get a real bleed because the long chasers, the long bagged, are just going to be selling out. So it's going to be like a fade. But I hope it fails soon because NXT is kind of about to die possibly. I'm trying to be patient on my covers. But if you zoom out, it does look like this could be a strong level that it would bounce off of on the 5 minute. See, look. You could see a bounce and then a fail. I've actually got to get ready for school, so I'm going to keep my stop out, and I'm actually going to have a cover target. I'm out half. I'm going to readjust my stop now to 50. And it's good to know that I have to go to school in 10 minutes, so I might need to nail bill this. 791. That looks like it could be a bottom temporarily. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna blame school on this one because I think it's gonna actually fail the 750 and go down like a lot more. I need to set up DOS mobile so I could just check my position at school. This is kind of a lesson for that. Other than that, GRTX, it was a good trade for a bad entry. Today is what it is what it is. I paid $11 in commissions, so that was kind of expensive. Yep. Anyways, I'll recap later, after hours, and I'll see y'all later. Peace. Hey everyone, it's after hours again, and this is kind of like the format. I'm gonna do a little pre-market, talking about my plans, and then I'm gonna do market open, where I'm just trading live, and YouTube has the chapters you can skip through if you want. And this is the after hours segment where I go over my day and what I could have improved on. I really like this format, and it's kind of like a live trading and a daily recap and a pre-market plan kind of video. So I really like this format. But going over my performance today, what did I do good today? I utilized the 30% scaling rule, then I added successfully to my winner. This is something I've been working on, and I'm finally getting around to doing it. And of course I can always improve. So BFRI was a low-hanging fruit. It had you can see the volume profile, a lot of volume overhead on the day. But early pre-market, we started getting volume, and we started we're overview up, and we actually became the hot chick, which is kind of rare for a low-hanging fruit. But I knew to scale these outer lines, and so market open, I decided to get in on this resistance line, because you can see it did stuff it. And there was a chance that this thing failed this resistance line, but it didn't confirm for me, so that's why I stay small until it really gives me a confirmation. Plus, look at how much range we have. Look at how much range we have all the way down to green to red. That's a lot of range. That means I have time to add to my winner. I don't need to be in a rush to add to my winner. And really, adding to winner is easiest on stocks with range. So if you're trying to do it on stocks with no range, you're probably going to get trapped, and it's just going to be a headache. So just avoid those completely. So yeah, I was scaling. It actually trapped and reclaimed, but I actually was pretty calm during this, because I knew this whole time I'm risking no more than my 1R. So I'm within my risk parameters. Okay, and I hit my next line here at 750. We have resistance from yesterday. So I hit that, and actually that was the top two temporarily. So any of these lines could have rejected, but really Farmer, he kept pumping this up, and I think Discord got involved too. Literally, I think some guy on Twitter, Will Mead or whatever, he was also there's a lot of pumpers on this, so this is kind of crazy. I really thought this was the confirmation, so I added here. Okay, but what I did was I actually originally had a very wide stop all the way to 835, so I wanted to give this a lot of room over the previous high day. So based on my ad here, I said, okay, I'm not full size yet. Even on this ad, I'm not full size yet. I don't know exactly why. I probably explained it in the live trade, but you guys can go watch that and see my mindset. I was talking pretty well through this, and I managed my risk. I was always in control. I constantly was talking to the mic while live trading this. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure my risk is managed correctly. I'm gonna make sure I'm good on this trade and good what I'm doing. As long as I'm in my risk parameters, I can do whatever I want, to be honest. As long as I'm not going past, I'm not like, okay, well let's risk a little more. No. As long as I'm within my 1R, I'm good. I can do whatever I want. So on this trade, I felt it was good to have a wider stop. And my stop was actually, it was pretty close to hitting my stop. I think it was actually 790s something. Actually, no, it was 801. And then once this top happened and we cleared out and had this big wash, that's when I lowered my stop to 791. And then I slammed here. I should have waited for a bounce. It didn't really give a good bounce. So this scale is fine, or this chase is fine, especially because I already had a position, so it's not going to affect my average too much. But actually, ideally, I should have shorted again at my 785 line, because these were my 3 lines, so I should have got another entry here. But again, I didn't want to go past my 1R, so, I don't know. This was a little bit. I mean, it was a good trade. What I failed at was being patient, but I 100% blame my school for this. And that's at 10 o'clock. Or at 10 o'clock or 10:10. That's when I have to leave for school. So technically, I might have been able to hold on longer, but really, I'm not. I need to nail and bail if I have to leave for school. But I made a note to BFRI blame school for my nail and bail cover. I need to set up DOS mobile so I can leave orders out while I'm gone. So I need to do that so I can just leave my orders out and go. Because I'm not going to leave my orders out and not being able to adjust them and stuff while I'm at school. So that's something I'm going to have to do. But moving on. On the VO projection trade, I use full size since this setup did not involve scaling. So VO projection, I'm always going to go full size on the VO projection with a tight stop. I'm not going to be scaling most of the time. Sometimes I do. This was actually like a messy trade. I'm not really happy with my entry. So what happened here was I shorted and I placed my stop, but it was actually a market. So I got out instantly. And then I just re-entered at the exact same time. Same amount of shares. And I'm risking, at this point I was risking I think I was risking I was risking 335. Which was pretty perfect, to be honest. I gave it enough wiggle room perfectly, and I covered on this wash, and my covers were literally perfect. But what I failed to do is reattack this resistance here. So what I should have done was, okay, here are my lines. I should have reshorted this line. And this time, since the second time isn't always 100%, well, isn't always as high probability, I need to scale. So I could have drawn these lines. So we got these lines. So I could have scaled on this and had a pre-market high to stop. So that's what I could have done. And then be patient on that one too. A lot of people nailed this being patient, and a lot of people nailed this pop, especially one of my tabs. But yeah, so those were the trades kind of reviewing. So how did I improve 1% today? I realized how good the 30% scaling rule is. And I also realized how it isn't hard to add winners. It's really not hard because once you already have the position, you don't feel pressure to like, oh, I need this ad to be perfect. Like, no, you can just add when you think it's right. You could chase, you could add on a bounce. Really, it doesn't matter as long as you're within your risk. And because really, even when if you're scaling this whole move and then it confirms, like you don't feel like a chase is really chasing because you have bullets down below. So you're more confident with adding to winners with scaling. And today I further solidified my foundation, and I'm getting really more confident. I'm not a confident person, to be honest, especially this last week or two. But confidence is everything in trading, so I've been trying my best to just believe in myself. And my stats show me seriously how I need to start believing in myself more. Like, this is insane. But I'm not going to get too caught up in what my performance now because I'm only focused on the future. But anyways, I'll kind of work harder tomorrow. I can watch more tape recordings. This will improve my reaction time on confirmations because I'm watching the price action, and it'll help me filter out confirmations that are fake and that are trappy. And then also I can continue watching traders to further my knowledge on different play styles. So I'm always looking to learn from other traders' styles because I can learn different mindsets, and that will all form into my mind. Therefore, in the long run, I will become a better trader than them because I'm just consuming all these great traders' mindsets into my mind to make my mind like a super mind. So ultimately, I will be a better trader. And then someone else will come along and take my mind and be an even better trader than me. So that's kind of like the process. So I'm just trying to learn from every trader. But yeah, so here were the screenshots. You can kind of take a look at them. But yeah, anyways, I mean, that's all I wanted to add. Hope you guys have a good market trading day today and tomorrow. Let me know down in the comments how you're performing, and also let me know if you want any changes to this format and if you like this format. Yeah, I mean, thanks if you're watching to the end. Like, good props to you. That means like these videos are pretty good. But yeah, I hope they help, and I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Peace.